Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today. I'm also very happy that you bore with me. Is that the correct one? I thought, maybe. Yeah, as I basically failed to realize that the spells that are here, or maybe they're already there or something, I don't know. I don't really know why. But I do know that I had to click over here in the spellbook. I tried to open it before, but it was on camera and I didn't want to go there and sort of just press W as a sort of W is the spellbook shortcut in Baldur's Gate, so that's why I did. But anyway, what is going on here? I have Conjure Light Wounds. That's all I need forever and ever. It's all I need. Conjure Light Wounds. Sorry, Cure Light Wounds. Conjure Light Wounds would probably be a negative energy spell. That's probably excuse my voice right now. That's probably more for Jaethal. Still, we have a huge enormous and there's a slot over there as well. So let's look at our spell books today, shall we? Well, Gilladel, she doesn't have any. Even though she's a ranger, she might have some later on. I don't remember if I chose a class for her that is not for that. Companions can't cast spells. No, companion can't cast spells. Companions can cast spells. Yeah, so available spells used per day, 3 out of... Yeah, so she's like a sorcerer. She basically can use 3 spells out of a book. But not her. Not clerics. At least not in her class. She doesn't have anything. Okay, so... Oh, I just now realized we're a 5-woman team just now. Great, fantastic. So let's see. I will be changing things. I need defensive spells, and those make huge differences in Dungeons and Dragons and in Pathfinder, I suppose. This rule book being written to emulate Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 anyway, so it's probably very close to that. Let's see. We have Shield of Faith that is for armor class. That is great. This one is for attacks, which is a little bit different. That's a debuff. I mean, some debuffs can be pretty decent. I'm not gonna read all the skills right now. I'll do that later off camera. But you can pause the video, of course, and look at them. I get the impression of what they are anyway. Cause fear can be really good. Creatures with 6 or more HD are immune to this effect, so it isn't very good. I don't like that. I mean, I understand why they do it, but just give me powerful spells. Just give me spells that... Look at what I'm doing currently in Baldur's Gate, playing with a single character, with a mage, and just breaking the game completely, and then let me do that. That's all I want. Just yeah. Doom is different, though, than what I don't know what that is. Finds a single subject with a feeling, or feels, with a single horrible dread that causes it to become shaken. And that is a thing. That's just a thing that happens. I like it. I like that happens, but I also think that basically this is domain slots. What do you mean domain slots? What do you mean? Can I tell what that is? I know her domain, her specialization anyway, is healing, although the icon is not. Oh! What? Conjuration. Is it because it's conjuration? Let's try that. No. I'm not gonna forget, because I think it might remove them from here. So some spells do go in there. Like, you can see the green go up. There's not a... There's the only one. Okay, I like that. It's good. It's one. One is good. Give me many. And then over here, yeah, it's all fine. Anyway, we now have 3 healing spells, which is great, so we can rest, and we are going to do that. Before we proceed, because we are dealing with some enemies, and it's nasty. So, last episode, well, we're going to need to rest anyway, but do we rest over here, or do we rest outside? I think we rest outside, and then give it another shot over there, because that's a free camp. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see. So we're not gonna do natural healing. We're basically set up as we should anyway. Everybody So I used the rations. I have 0 rations. Is that what that is? 5 rations needed. I have... Yeah. That might be what that is. It's fine. Just cook them. Cook the rations. Hunt the rations and things. Okay. We've been doing... Well... I am now being attacked and being killed. Immediately, Amery is down. This might go well. This might go terribly. Let's see what I can do. Rebook death. That's not what I want. I have... No, that's not what I want either. There's no... I don't have any... Who are you attacking? That'd be Jethal. Well, we could try to keep Jethal from dying. And we're missing a lot. But I don't think we're gonna be able to. Oh, no, I need to bring you back. That's a hit. Yeah. It's a mature shocker lizard. And I'm surprised that we're still going. We might be able to kill it. Oh, it's all down to the luck draws. Or to those things. To them, if we don't miss. Jethal is down, and Valerie, who is our tankiest. Nice hit. Oh, that's... Valerie's stanking. Come on. Oh, just missing. Nope, Valerie's down. Okay. Well, we're dead, I guess. Which is a terrible thing. Can I get you out here? Oh, and we're missing. I think I only need another... No, I don't need another. Well, seems like we are... I don't even have an autosave. He didn't save... It's fine. The load times are actually pretty fast. I'm running this on an SSD, but it's interesting because the first thing I read online about this game, like the reception to what's the shortcut for spellbook? B. The reception to the you know, the first couple of reviews and first reviews and all that. People were complaining that the first load time, the game just didn't load. I didn't experience anything in that regard, but the first patch that landed, they added a little notification at the bottom of the screen, just telling spells are recovered. That's good. Just telling that the first load time will...
Your sword is so heavy. Maybe you should carry a smaller weapon and wear more serious armor.
Yeah, right. Why do I need armor? My enemies can barely raise their hands before they fall on the ground.
That's not...
That
No.
wouldn't be so easy if I was swinging a toothpick.
Well, I did give you a better toothpick, so... Yeah, but I guess a reply... Oh, we are... Yeah... We foraged the things so we could eat. So that's good. And honestly, as long as I keep her alive, we are gonna be okay. So we have removed sickness. I'm gonna need to look at these things, because none of this is really that great to manage. Let's see. So I need cure light wounds. I have only one of them. Is that what that is? It is what that is. Huh. Well, in that case, there is... So that has... That's in game time. It doesn't tell me my real time. So that was after... Yeah. It doesn't tell me my real time, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to respec her and just basically go with full-on healing. The aura would be nice. And in the alpha, I actually used the aura more than anything for healing. But for right now, it's good. If we can basically sacrifice a little bit of a nap or 2 naps in here. The point is just to keep Valerie from dying. That's really the only idea. Because she's our tank, she should survive. Let's see what happens. I wonder if...
Listen, stiff. How about you go rot someplace else? I'm sick of even looking at you.
Oh, that's Valerie.
Do I remind you
No.
of your own imminent death? Or perhaps you are jealous that I have eternity ahead of me. In any case, I couldn't care less about your opinion.
I thought she was talking about Valerie. So we failed that, and we made a hearty meal, which is... makes a roll against the DC to figure out the outcome. Each additional character helps the main cook by increasing the roll attribute... yeah, the roll value. But do I keep that? Oh, no. Wait a minute, we got a... What? Success... That is weird. Oh no, we have multiples. Oh, this is not... It's more than weird. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay, I don't have much. I'm gonna try and do that. Oh, that's her. Oh, that's just bad all around. Okay, Valerie, come and kill. These are ferocious wolves. Oh, sleeping here is a bad thing. Okay, that's less bad then. I thought I switched her weapon. That's... yeah. Why is she not switching? Oh, because you click... I'm sorry. Okay, we're missing... there we go. Okay, so that was pretty good. So we're gonna need to sleep again. Is that... that is what it is, isn't it? Well, experience is always welcome. So she doesn't have the skills. Let's go into sleep again. I wonder what happens if we just continue. Because one of... yeah, probably. Yeah, okay. So again, the idea is to keep her alive. +3, very little health. That's why this thing, but the healing would be better. Although I am satisfied with this. Okay, so is that gonna be enough? I don't know. But if you remember from last episode, we tried that. And it wasn't enough. It was bad. So I'm gonna switch the weapons. Did she change it back? She might change it back. There are enough supplies to encamp once. Yes, that is the idea. Can I click there? Or do I need... what? I don't know. I clicked many times and... okay, now we have... now we're being attacked by whatever that is. And we're scared. But we're saving. Nope, some people are scared. There it is, okay. So, you really need to be at the front. No, she's not... this is not. Yeah, we have... yeah, it's not going well. Who are you attacking, though? Is it Amiri or Jethal? Either way, it's bad. And we're scared more. That's why you'd need the spell against, say, remove fear. But actually, that is good. We can do that. Yeah. So this... what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All allies within 30-foot burst centered on target point within close range. 10 minutes, you instill courage in this up. Yeah, that's good. Go for it. Oh, she might not be able to... what? Is she scared? She's scared right now? You can cast it on... okay, that wasn't great, but that worked. Valerie is up there. As I said, not great. Apparently... what are you doing? She's just going around very slowly. Can we... can't see the health right there. Nice hit. 9 damage. That was pretty good. Oh, that was friendly. Was that friendly? No. No, it was not. Okay, what is... oh, yeah, we're never gonna... oh, he's killing her. We're never gonna do this. I mean, maybe... no, actually, we might be able to. Let's keep going. Yeah, keep going. Are they getting back? Valerie is now, yeah, almost dead. I don't... the health doesn't show up half the time. And, yeah, that's Valerie dead, actually. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do this. Even with... I think even with everyone ready, or with everyone, not afraid, I think even then it's gonna be pretty tricky. We can give it another try, though. I'm not gonna wimp out right now. I'm gonna give it another try, but just not holding too much expectations here. So is it right click? I don't know. Oh, it's the... I need to click the campfire. Gotcha. Okay, so you attack that, but you do remove fear. Centered on you because why not? And you... so that is undead for sure, right? I can't really do much there. I can add protection on you. We are... oh, good thing that the wheels were... the saves were in the right place. Be fast. Okay, remove fear has been done, which is great. I don't know if she's still casting it. Attack of opportunity, miss. Do we have... why are you at the front, Gilladel? You idiot. Oh, she's gonna die. Oh, everybody's afraid again. So the remove fear is not protection against fear, as I probably should have... Yeah, I should have guessed. Can I fix that? Can I do protection against fear? I think I might be able to. But it's gonna be Agadi who has it. The cleric, for sure. So, yeah, let's find out what's going on there. So, well, the problem is she can't cast it. I would need to sleep again. Yeah, so maybe we'll get protection against fear the next time around. But for now, I think we're good. We do have Gilladel at the front for some reason. It's because of the way we approach that, but we can continue. And we can always, and probably should always, come back here later on when we're not under a time constraint. We have enemies, most likely. Although I don't see them. There they are. Oh, that's these guys. Okay, that's all right. I hear footsteps to our right, though. I don't like it. There's a lot of them. Okay, that's good. You attack that. Okay, you attack this. This is a good opportunity for you to go up. Yeah, we got one down already. Damage leaving. Hopefully. That's decent. Get another one in. Oh, ooh, okay. That's another one. Okay, get another one. AI should be doing the job here. Agadi just went down, unfortunately. Okay, now you're changing weapons. And that takes that long time. And up here, everything should be okay, more or less. Missing. A lot of missing. I don't expect Gilladel to be able to do anything there. At least they're missing as well. That's really nice. And it was nice that Valerie changed the target here. Okay, we got the kill before they attacked us. Okay, fantastic. A lot of injuries, but such is life. Skin all of that and collect all. Okay, and let's not continue resting. I want to keep track of our experience levels. There's some, ooh, nice stuff. There's some dead things in here. I wonder what those are. Are those dead things or are those lizards that somehow something, I don't know. What do we have? Wand of ear-piercing scream. That requires most likely use magic device, or is it a weapon? It might be a weapon. Alchemist's fire. Might be a weapon. Okay, so Valerie can... Ooh, this is bad. A giant centipede all of a sudden, and Valerie's at the front. Okay, that's less bad. That's a mite? That's not a mite. That's a huge... terrible thing. Okay, that was a miss on Valerie. Bite 42 save. I like that. Ooh. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, we have more. Oh, we have a lot of more. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, what can I do? Oh, we can do many things. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay, we did that already. Get another one. Valerie is at the front. Okay, giant centipede. Why is the auto pause here? That's because of that spell. Get another one. Okay. She's not poisoned yet. I think that was a guy killing them. Oh. Thought it was only gonna be one. Yeah, we did it though. I like it. I can't complain. Steadily progressing. Oh, you little... trickery indeed. Please don't blow it up. Please don't blow it up. I said... okay, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Because that is just entangle and just slow it down. Although... well, it's in this game, it doesn't matter. Because you can save while there's an entangle around. How about that? I wonder if it stays while we're outside. Because it's a time thing. Like, every round you get... like, look at that. Yeah, it does. Except every round there's a new check. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. It depends on how it's implemented. Okay, so... to get there... well, I think those mites are mean. So we might have to kill them or something. So let's see if we can somehow circumvent... Oh, we're still getting entangled right now. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to circumvent anything. At least we didn't get entangled when we were surrounded by centipedes. How about that? Although those were probably also going to be entangled themselves, which might actually have played to our advantage there. Okay, we got another trap. Please don't fail. Come on. Give me something here. Give me... As long as you don't kill everyone. Specifically Valerie, because everybody else can... Fails to disarm the trap. You're not going to be able to pull it off, are you? Nope. So we're double entangled. Ooh, these guys. I'm okay with that. I don't know if we gain any experience from disarming the traps. Another one. Is the first one still operational? I think it is. Okay. It's just a slow... Yeah, that's probably the reason why that is. That. And also, interestingly enough, it's 2 occasions. If I'm wrong about this, that this leads over there. It's 2 occasions where mobility checks actually lead you to a place that is protected. Not protected, I guess, but, you know, blocked by traps. These should go away anytime. But even if they don't, of course, to you they don't matter, because I just cut my way back if need be. We got a heavy pick. We have some good stuff. Reduced person. What the heck? Potion of reduced person. This spell causes instant diminution of a humanoid creature having its height, length, and width, and dividing its weight by 8. Having its height, length, and width, and dividing it by 8. This decrease changes the character's size category to the next smaller one. The target gains a +2 size bonus to dexterity, -2 size penalty to strength, to a minimum of 1, and a, well, that you're already pretty low if you're at 1 strength, and a +1 bonus on attack rolls and armor class due to, yeah, so that is interesting, but I'm not sure if I need it. We have ourselves a Token of the Dryad. Okay, it's not the first one we get. I don't know if that's a request or not, but I'm pretty sure we had more of those. So let's just keep it sorted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got more. Oh, maybe not. They're really expensive though. 75 is nice. I can buy half a potion for that. 3 health. Now, where do these might go? Oh, the intertwined roots of the huge tree cover what might be an entrance to the dungeons, but I can't go in. Also, was that supposed to be a pun? Because of the might. I can't go in. Now, I'm not certain this is gonna work, because it's a wall team, and I only have 1 potion of diminished size or whatever. Reduced person, that's the one. And I don't remember how it looks. It's only 1 that I have, so I suppose... Oh, we got an enlarged person. There it is. So I use... And she's now tiny. But I don't think it lets her through anyway. Yeah, it's not that kind. It's kind of not that kind of check. So I didn't want to... I saved before. Huh, okay. Well, I guess that's that, because we haven't leveled up, and but we did get the things that we came here for, so we can come back later in true role-playing fashion, and just figure it out. And of course, this is very easy to traverse because of the magic of YouTube, as it should be. So, there's no entrance, there's no dungeon or anything. There is just that. I mean, we might need to come back later and do that particular dungeon with the mites. Wait a minute, does the Owlcat go... Well, I'm sorry, not Owlcat. What's your name? The Head Chomper. He goes ahead before... Yeah, interesting. I like that. I like that. Anyway, yeah, we're leaving now. Big decisions up ahead, because, well, I don't know if I should go back or if I should keep going forward. I do want to go back. Let's look at our time. If it's months that we have until we find, let's see. Let's look at our journal here. Kill the Stag Lord, then speak with Nettle. Yes, I did that. Or I will do that. So there's a quest here with a time. And that is this. 84 days and 13 hours. That is acceptable. I can handle that. That is okay. Now, we have been there, and we have been kicked to the curb, basically. There's nothing here. We haven't been here. We have an ancient tomb that I want to visit. But I also want to sort of explore these bits over here. So let's see. Oh, that works like that? Maybe you can just shortcut then. Okay, let's go this way. Suppose there might be stuff over there. And now this way. What happened? Something happened. There was a sound. Maybe... Oh, people are getting tired, aren't they? Yeah, it's fine. That's why I'm coming here to Oleg. Or to Oleg's. Sorry. Yeah. So at least we're going to be able to sell our stuff. We do have a bit of it, so that's nice. And also maybe buy potions or do something. Or sleep for a couple of days. Or one day. And maybe talk to Valerie, because I don't know where she is. Dang it, I just found her. Also, it's slow. No, it's not. Because I cheat. That's what I do. And that's one of the reasons why I really don't like this. It's not... There's no event. There's nothing that I gain. That the game gains. There's nothing. Because I'm exhausted. It's a thing. Actually, it's two things. They're not permanent, so it means they don't run out. But I am both fatigued and exhausted. Hey, Valerie. Greetings, she sighs. Everything is well, I hope. I'm ready for new orders. Yeah, tell me about yourself. What exactly would you like to know? I was born to a noble family, though I didn't remain long on the family estate. My father sent me to the Order of the Eternal Rose, but I left once I realized that it didn't match my principles. What are you from? What was your childhood like? I was born in Brevoy, but in fact I've never seen much of the country. I spent my childhood on a remote estate owned by my noble family. My father is a respectable philanthropist and benefactor of the Church of Shellin, which is, probably should look into that, the Eternal Maiden, the Incorruptible, goddess of art, beauty, love, and music. Sounds good. He's also a renowned private collector and a great admirer of the arts, she says. My mother saw to my education personally. From my early years, I learned good manners, how to behave at the dinner table, and the proper form of words for every occasion. I also learned the difference between true nobles and low-born upstarts, and I learned how to treat each of them properly. Yeah, I suppose with disdain and uppityness. Well, at least regarding to the lowborn upstarts. If they haven't started, that's okay. You don't need to disdain on the lowborn. But if they are upstarts, oh yes, you do. Our home was always under the protection of several paladins of Shellin. My father has donated a handsome sum to his order. To their order. One of them, a man of venerable age with a grey beard, once let me touch his shining armor. I still remember the admiration I felt when I touched the cold, polished steel. And she smiles. Of all the memories of my childhood, that one is somehow the warmest one. Even though it's cold. That's cool. I like that. That's really nice. She doesn't actually point it out, the sort of, not irony. It's not, it's sort of a little bit of irony. Why were you sent to the Paladin Order of the Eternal Rose? As you can imagine, from my first days, I was surrounded by crowds of servants and nannies who never stopped praising my heavenly beauty. The paladins of Shellin who used to visit our house echoed these praises. In the end, general consensus overwhelmed my father's better judgment. When I turned 6, I was brought to the Church of Shellin and told that this would be my new home. Don't pity me, though, I beg you. Many who hear this story immediately assume that my parents were cruel and had no love for their child. My parents had respect for me. They taught me something that has supported me all my life, a sense of self-esteem. Besides, they didn't abandon me. Once every 6 months, they would come and visit me at the Order of the Eternal Rose. We had some tea and then had an hour to walk around the garden. Then they would take their leave as etiquette demanded. I would like to probe on that, and I'd like to see if she's trying to defend her parents or if she really believes that. Because I don't know if she would, I mean, depends on what kind of person she is, of course. You know, some kids don't, I say kids because she was 6-year-old at the time, but some kids are just independent, just, you know, by the way they grew up. And even at 6-year-old, you're already capable of having that kind of personality. And being a noble, I guess she would have an easier time. I suppose I'm not a noble, so I wouldn't know, right? But yeah, I suppose, you know, the way she grew up, she would have an easier time just being detached from her parents. Also, is the sound correct? The sound is correct. What did they teach you at the Order? A variety of things. Some of them appealed to me, others I simply couldn't accept. I enjoyed the physical activities and swordsmanship, but the arts, calligraphy, painting, poetry, and so many others, other ways to waste one's time. No, she didn't like that, I guess. Yeah, I guess that deep in my heart, I always knew I'd never be a true paladin of Shellin. Wielding a sword always felt more natural to me than handling a paintbrush. Oh, so that's really cool that paladins... Oh, that's really nice. The term paladin can mean... Historically speaking, it's very tricky to actually narrow it down what it means. It's just sort of a cultural sort of thing that we picked up along the way. It was used historically, but in different contexts, and it sort of doesn't mean what it never really meant what we think of it as meaning. We think of it as just meaning a knight, but then again, even the term knight doesn't historically mean, or necessarily mean, what we think it means these days. And what it does mean these days as well, because, you know, there are still knights, of course. But, you know, anyway, what I mean is, it's interesting because she's a knight. She's not. I mean, she's a paladin, but she's really not. That's cool. I like that. I really enjoy the sort of twisting of expectations, because she's apparently not a true paladin anyway. Why did you leave the Order? Because of my heavenly beauty. According to Shellin's laws, all art is sacred, whatever form it takes. Severe punishment awaits those who dare harm a painting, sculpture, or poem, no matter how worthless the drivel might be. My looks attracted unwanted attention from the pilgrims and acolytes at the temple. I received my first poem dedicated to me when I was 9. The author was some wealthy geezer, who apparently wasn't arrested at the moment, or maybe it wasn't that kind of poem, I suppose. Well, and then again, you know, historical, and it's just, yeah. And that was only the beginning, she says. Sculptures, pictures, poems, I was drowning in them. But, well... figuratively, I assume. My admirers mobbed me, and again, figuratively, hopefully, and I had to respectful accept all their garbage. The clerics of the temple were magnanimous, for my suitors made generous offerings to the church, but one time I just snapped. Yeah, I think, it's not just about beauty, the suitors there is pretty revealing about what's going on here. She was just being courted. Yeah, so... Some wealthy idiot had dedicated an extremely untalented poem to me, didn't even have proper metrics, or meter, meter is the word, yeah, and he had the nerve to read it right to my face, holding my sleeve. The hour was late, and I was on my way to get some rest after a boring lesson on rhymes, which she apparently had taken to, she knew about that, because otherwise she wouldn't be able to tell that it was an untalented poem. I lost control, she says, and tore the poem apart right in front of him. And she raises her head proudly. The paladins wanted to impose some punishment upon me. I don't remember which one exactly. They wanted me to repent. Instead, I just gathered my things and left. Yeah, no, very brave of you. Well, leaving, it's a great thing that leaving is an option. It often is, and just people tend not to take it a lot of the time. In many, many different situations. What did you do after you left the Order? I set off to Restov. I wanted to get as far as possible from Shellin and the destiny everyone seemed so ready to force upon me. Besides, the school of swordsmanship in Restov was has quite a decent reputation. Honestly, I was hoping for an opportunity to learn from the famous Aldori masters. Eventually, it became clear that their technique wasn't a good fit for me. They teach to avoid impact, whereas I prefer to raise my shield. But my abilities and skills, which I had learned at the Order of the Eternal Rose, were enough to make the Sword Lords take an interest in me. They offered me a chance to join the mercenaries who served the Sword Lords, and I accepted. Well, I bet your beauty inspired many people in the Order. Actually, should I say this? I shouldn't. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Like, from a gameplay perspective, it probably is the same as the last option that we had with Jethal. But also, you know, from a human perspective, you probably shouldn't do that, because you're sort of trying to excuse the inspiration of others when she just spent a whole bunch of time complaining that they were indeed inspired by her beauty in one way or another. Actually, not in specific ways about that stupid poem that she tore into, or many. Tell me about the ways of Shellin and about her paladins. Oh, Shellin is a goddess of love, beauty, and art. Her paladins are something like armored artists. That's how they like to think of themselves, at least. She tries to contain her feelings, but her inner contempt bursts forth. They are fanatical defenders of worthless inartistic paintings and meaningless opuses. Shouldn't it be opi? Yeah, opi. Oh, but I guess opus might be a word in English, so it wouldn't be the Latin version anyway. And if you care to know my opinion, she says, will you speak of Shellin with such contempt? What did the goddess of beauty do to earn your anger? Well, she's been trying to ruin my life. Shellin, the goddess of everything useless that ever existed in this life. All the beauty in the world, all the art, all the soulful sighs in the moonlight. They'll never feed a single family. They won't? Are you sure they won't? In a medieval inspired setting? Are you sure they won't? Because I'm pretty sure they will. In modern day, it might be a little bit different. It depends on the country as well, but I mean, we're literally playing a video game that costs money. So, well, in modern game, yeah, it also feeds families. But let's see what she has to say about that. And I beg you to... Oh, she doesn't. She just doesn't... Why won't they feed a single family? Don't you have money? Like, if you don't have money, then, yeah, maybe they won't. It's the whole... a cicada with the cricket? What? No, wait, which one is it? There's like a fable about this, and I don't know it in English, so I don't even know the animals. I know it in Portuguese, but it doesn't matter. And I beg you to restrain yourself from offering your own opinion, she says. Trust me, I've heard everything you can tell me. More than once, yes. Nothing and nobody can change my mind. Well, I guess if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel, I guess. As for Shellin, she continues, she's the goddess of idlers. I almost joined her preposterous entourage. I'm just glad I was smart enough to denounce her while I still could. So what do paladins of Shellin usually do? They wander around seeking the next pile of garbage. Yeah. And when they find it, they call it an immortal piece of art and admire it until they are blue in the face. They might not believe this, but the paladins of Shellin aren't allowed to slay their enemies if they beg for mercy. Can you guess why? Because a bandit, a rapist, or murderer who has been put to the sword will never be able to create something beautiful in the future. So a paladin overpowers her enemies, or her enemy, in battle, and then inspires him to create a masterpiece. And her face reflects extreme disgust. It might sound hilarious if it weren't true. Well, my character would be very glad to hear this coming from her, this sort of pragmatism. Me, personally, I don't really know. Well, I mean, I can only offer my historical perspective here. The knightly code does sometimes, and throughout actually the vast majority of the late medieval age, and then later on as well, in the vast majority of countries, the knightly code does require you to, or tends to, require you to accept yields. But not quite as much as people think. Yields have a specific legal... Well, depends on the country, but they have a specific legal term as well. Knights aren't supposed to be outlaws. That's pretty much the only thing that unites all knights. Because, yeah, anyway. Plus, all of Shellin's followers, she continues, are obliged to practice some sort of art in his or her free time. Every single day, no matter what else is going on, even if you're feeling sick or hungry or sleepy. Otherwise, according to their clerics, you lose your connection with your goddess. A preposterous notion, wouldn't you agree? Well, my character will. Can I? I understand that not every piece of art is good or even decent, but surely there must be at least a few great works among them. Yeah, let's go with that. Is that what you think? She curves an eyebrow, mocking amusement. Many share that delusion. I was deluded too for a while. Now I consider all works of art useless. People create this garbage because they have nothing better to do. The peasant doesn't paint a picture, he plows the earth to feed his family. The soldier has no time for sculpture, he must defend his homeland. But idlers and slackers have plenty of time to waste, so they smear canvases with paintings and imagine they've done something worthy and valuable. Well, I understand, you know, where she's coming from. My character probably wouldn't press her in this regard. I personally would, because this sort of argument also applies to philosophers, which I'm sure she also thinks to be slackers. But I would like her to make that point. Philosophers are slackers. She's not saying philosophers, she's saying artists. And philosophers being slackers, that's a completely different argument, and one that you can actually deconstruct a lot better and a lot more easily, because art is difficult to defend, particularly because it's so... yeah, vapid is not the word, but it can be seen as that, I guess. Vapid. I suppose, or shallow. Not shallow. Shallow, this is sort of, you know, it's superficial. Except it's not, but that's the thing. It's just like, it's her opinion, and I'm okay with that, to be honest. I really like that she sort of goes with Gilladel, and I like it, because I think she's lawful good. I'll see what she is in a little bit. But that might be the reason why she chose to come with us. You said that every paladin must practice some kind of art. What kind of art did you pursue? I used to embroider, and I still do from time to time. A treacherous blush covers Valerie's cheeks. It's nothing, I assure you, just a simple task to keep my hands busy and keep the gloomy thoughts at bay. Nothing special. Yeah, that's cool. Let's talk about something else, but let's talk about something else next episode, because we're out of time for the day. So I can see what she is like. She's lawful neutral. Okay. It's just not lawful good, but yeah, I like it. Anyway, we're going to continue talking to her next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.